Hey guys, so I get a lot of questions about should I have my trucks loose or should I have them tight, or are your trucks loose or are they tight? What's better to learn with? So I wanted to make a little video just to kind of go over the pros and cons of tight trucks and loose trucks. So first off, I'm going to tighten up my trucks. As you can see here, I'm tightening both of them up pretty tight, just about as tight as I could get them. Well, not quite that tight, but you'll get the point. Then put down my board and I start rolling. Now the first thing about tight trucks is that you can't just lean on them. In order to turn, you have to lift up the front of your board. As you can see, I'm kind of tic-tacking. I'm lifting up the front in order to turn. It's called a kick turn. So that's fine. A lot of beginners feel like they need to have their trucks really tight because it feels more stable and the board goes more straight rather than moving, and they feel like it helps their balance out. However, I think it's better to learn with looser trucks to loosen your trucks up a bit because it gives you more room to move. It actually is easier on the balance. You can see I almost fell over right there. I have a very hard time riding tight trucks, and it makes it very hard. It makes my style look really bad. It looks like I don't know what I'm doing. So I like to loosen them up. So here we go. So I'm going to loosen up the trucks. How loose you want to make them is really up to you, and obviously it's a personal preference, and it's also going to depend on how much you weigh. Like I probably weigh a lot more than a lot of you guys. So when you're standing on the board, how much weight is it going to take for you to move the truck to the side to give you that little bit of turning? Now here's another shot. You can see how quickly and easily I can move my board from side to side. I just put pressure on one side a little bit and I move. If I am going to hit a crack or a rock, I can move right around it. This helps me out a lot. It helps me to land tricks smoothly, it helps me to not fall off the board, and I feel much more comfortable with very loose trucks. Especially for all those manual tricks, because when you're on two wheels and you're doing a manual and you need to adjust, your trucks need to go with you. They need to go with the way that your body is moving so your board will turn. Sometimes I get comments on my videos like, wow, your trucks must be super tight to do all those manual tricks. But it's actually the opposite. The trucks are loose because it allows me more freedom to move side to side. And I'll show you this shot here so I can show you the difference in the turning and how quickly I can turn by just leaning to one side. In the other shot, I had to do a kick turn by lifting up my front truck and I literally almost fell over. So there you go. Obviously, whether you're going to have your trucks tight or loose is a personal preference, but I personally recommend starting with your trucks loose enough to where you have the freedom to be able to move side to side. And just like in this video, I'm riding around a lot. Before you guys start on any tricks, I want you riding around a lot. You should be able to move your board just like I'm moving it in this video. And it's going to make it so much more comfortable when you try to learn how to ollie, pop shove it, 180, shove it, kick flip, 360 flip, or whatever. Leave me a comment with what you think about loose and tight trucks, and please favorite, like, and share these videos.